Of course, we've seen heavy rain cause street flooding in several problem areas in the past. And with the potential of several days of rain, emergency officials suggest Rhode Islanders take some steps now to protect themselves and their property. Eyewitness News reporter Perry Russum continues our Pinpoint Weather team coverage live from the mobile newsroom.
The Rhode Island Emergency Management Agency says their first concern comes tomorrow morning when you're driving to work. As Tony just mentioned, we are expecting rain overnight into tomorrow morning, so the EMA is saying to leave some extra time when you are traveling. Now, looking beyond tomorrow, the EMA is monitoring Tropical Storm Joaquin that is slowly working its way up the East Coast. It's still too early to guess what kind of storm Rhode Island could see, but right now one model has the storm being in our area late this week, early next week. But the EMA says this is the time to check your disaster kits.
If things do vamp up, we're all ready to go. So right now we're really just watching. We're also really focusing on tonight's cold front coming in. And really a lot of my role is pushing out preparedness information. We've been active on social media.
And as we go through a light cell of rain right now, the EMA says they'll be providing updates on their Twitter account as well as their website. Now, coming up new at 6, we'll take you inside their command center. We'll tell you how the governor is preparing for her first hurricane season. Live in Cranston with the mobile newsroom, Perry Russum, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Perry. And to stay on top of severe weather, wherever you are, download the WPRI Pinpoint Weather app. It puts weather alerts, updates, and live Pinpoint Doppler 12 at your fingertips on your smartphone or your tablet. You can download it for free right now on the App Store or the Google Play Store. And count on the live Pinpoint Doppler 12 weather team to continue tracking this storm threat over the next several days. Be sure to catch the latest futurecast tonight on Eyewitness News at 10 and 11, and tomorrow on Eyewitness News this morning starting at 4:30. Thank you, Tony, and our Pinpoint Weather team coverage continues now. The Emergency Management Agency is keeping a close eye on the wet weather that's arriving tonight and the potential impact Tropical Storm Joaquin could have on southern New England. New at 6, a look at their command center. Eyewitness News reporter Perry Russum joins us now live outside their headquarters in Cranston.
The EMA says first thing is first, with rain expected overnight. They want you taking your time when you are driving to work tomorrow. But we asked them about Tropical Storm Joaquin, which could be just days away from hitting Rhode Island. If Tropical Storm Joaquin damages Rhode Island, this room will be full of the state's emergency departments, such as the DOT, DMA, and state police. 4 big screens provide real-time feeds of the storm.
And you can also use it to compare from previous models. You can use it to compare other storms that happened in the past.
Try and find tendencies that way.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the governor's first hurricane season since taking office. The EMA says the governor has been going through dry runs with the emergency departments, going over what to do in certain situations. For you at home, the EMA says this is the time to replenish your emergency kits, check for loose branches in the yard, and take in lawn furniture.
Safely securing and/or taking in your boat is also going to be very important.
The EMA tells us with a storm like Joaquin this far off and days away, you're preparing for the unpredictability of weather.
The problem with it would be if it didn't come to fruition and then getting people hyped up when nothing really happens. But I think that's a better problem to have than if we didn't really communicate much information, then things really did vamp up.
The EMA tells us they're in communication with the National Weather Service twice a day, tracking this storm. They say they'll also be providing feedback and updates on Twitter. Live in Cranston with the mobile newsroom, Perry Russum, Eyewitness News.
Count on Eyewitness News for continuing coverage of this Pinpoint Weather Alert. Tony will be back with another update on Eyewitness News at 6:30 over on Fox Providence, and again tonight on Eyewitness News at 10 and 11. Then Michelle Muscatello will be here in the morning starting at 4:30 as the storm starts reaching its peak.